And it's the possibility of having a dream come true that makes life interesting, he thought, as he leaked, "Oh my gosh, hi, I hope you haven't been waiting long. Sorry, you must be here for the season finale of Off the Rocks. Come on in and welcome to the Tickles Tropic." I was just reading The Alchemist by Paulo Coelho, and he's a world-class talent, a generational creative. His name is up there on the mantle with Picasso, Mozart, Beethoven, Frida Kahlo, Sophie Tucker, Ricky Tickles. These names you've come to know and adore. So, what I thought would be appropriate today to celebrate season 1 of Off the Rocks is to have a Creatives IPA. So I called up Surreal Brewing, who just happens to make one and released it a couple weeks ago, and said, "Can I get some of that shipped directly to the Tickles Tropic to celebrate season 1, the season finale of Off the Rocks? Let's go drink some beer and paint some shit. Come on in."
I don't want no ice. Don't want no ice. I don't want no ice. Don't want no ice. I don't want no ice. Don't want no ice.
Welcome back to the Tickles Tropic. I'm your host, Ricky Tickles, and we are here for, yes, the season finale of Off the Rocks. And to celebrate that, Surreal Brewing's Creative IPA. They have this motto that says, "We dare to be different." I have to honor that. I have to do something a little bit different on this show. And that's why I have a surprise underneath here. Before we get there, let's talk about what's in this beer. The Creatives IPA, this was an ode to all the creatives. It was kind of honoring everyone who does a little bit of creative work. Flavor-wise, it's a West Coast styled IPA, and it's brewed with this ancient Norwegian yeast called Kvik. We gotta drink this. We gotta see how this tastes. Let's put it on the taste bud and submit it to the Tickles test. Let's pour one out and see how this tastes. Okay, look at this. Right to the top, perfect pour from the Tickles Tropic. First sip, let's see how it does. Ooh, I had to do a big gulp. That is a tasty beer. Those fruity aromas are there. It has some tropical and stone fruit notes. It's a little dank, kind of a piney finish. This isn't too heavy either like some other IPAs. This is really refreshing. And this Norwegian yeast, this Kvik yeast, not only does it read well and kind of like the marketing side of it, but it tastes really cool. You know, I've always wanted to go to Norway. If Norwegian Airlines happens to be hearing this and they want to do some sort of exploration into how their ancient yeast is used in non-alcoholic beers around the world, and they just so happen to need someone to lead that expedition, the Faroe Islands, maybe visit the Barba boat, get to swim in some orca whale. I'm planning this out for 2021. Norwegian Airlines, if you're listening, I'm available. Call me. As I've been teasing throughout this episode, we're gonna do something a little bit different. You've seen me sing, you've heard me tell jokes, you've watched me give looks, and you've seen me dance. Damn it, why'd I have to go showing off like that? But have you seen me paint? I'm painting my body. I'm actually painted right now. I am naked right now. This is paint. I painted this life vest on. Nude! I'm gonna paint my nipples. You thought I was kidding. I don't kid about these things. Keeping the mic. A little bit of this, a little bit, a little bit of here. How many colors? Does this work with my skin? A little bit down here too. Some purple little Easter eggs up there on the upper chest. This is not an ideal situation. We have any paintbrushes here? Told you, I'm a creative. Creative IPA. Am I creative enough for you now? Mom, am I creative now? Can I go to the creative school? Can I stay after school for art class now? Oh no. Uh-oh. Doesn't wash off body. Okay. All right. I want to move on to mail time, but before that, just want to put a disclaimer. This non-alcoholic beer will not make you paint yourself. This is a me issue. I have to work on this. Last mail time of the season. Let's see who this one is from and what they have to say.
I don't want no ice.
Ricky Rick, how do you respond when someone brings you a bottle of beer or wine, or a person says, "Let's get drinks" in a business scenario? Ooh. This is a real life situation, Lindsay. This happens. We've recently moved, so we've been like given the wine, have people over for dinner, and I've had that in business situations too. It's like, hey, let's get a drink. I'm like, oh, let's not get a drink. As I've said before, it's like it's so clear to tell individuals and communicate that you're not drinking. So if someone's coming over, just literally text them and be like, hey, by the way, don't bring any beer or wine for us. We don't drink. Like, if they want to bring it for them, that's totally cool. Let them do that. And it's really only that first time. Once you do it that second or third time, there won't be any of that confusion and awkwardness, but you can totally diffuse any awkwardness, even if someone does bring it and say, hey, thanks. And maybe at the end of the night, you just ask them to take it home. Totally cool. Business, you can still go and get drinks and get a non-alcoholic drink or get water or get food or get coffee or get tea. Getting a drink is more of just a way to get together for that conversation. Are you going to get together for the quality of that 12-ounce beverage, or are you going there for the business opportunity, for the quality of conversation, for the nurturing of that friendship and that relationship? So it can be a personal thing. Do not feel awkward or embarrassed at all by it, and lead with communication that's open and honest and transparent. Bringing this episode and season 1 to a close, I'm going to finish this one off, pour myself up another. While we're at it, let's put some sunscreen on too. Boo's been with us all season. That's how you apply their sunscreen. Pretty easy and no sunburns on the tickler. Surreal Brewing, great beer. Everyone who's been watching season 1, thank you so much. There's only one thing left for us to do. Dance the season out. I'll see you next season.
Don't want no I.